I'm like 10 pages in. And it just makes sense. Hey guys. I'm having a little bit of a, like, I don't know. I'm just, it's been a moment. Give me a second. I'm so awkward. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you were new here, my name is Eilidh. And if you're not, then hello, it is good to see you again. It is Friday. It is Halloween. Halloween. Obviously you can tell I'm not going out. I am not dressed up like Wednesday Addams. If I was going to dress up, I probably would dress up like Wednesday Addams because I already own this. I could wear it. Anyway, that's beside the point. It is Friday and I'm in this really weird mood because Jamie's been gone this whole week. And I'm sorry I'm making this about him, but I'm waiting for him to call me because I haven't spoken to him in a whole week because of his training. He's not been allowed to talk to anyone. So I'm getting a bit angsty now because I just want to talk to him. I haven't spoken to him for a week and I've had a whole week of things happen and I just want to talk to him, and I now have all of this energy and everything, and it's 5:20. It's already so dark outside and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But we're gonna read. So I thought, oh, do you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna start filming. I'm gonna film and we're gonna spend a week together reading. There are a few books that I want to get through, that I want to do. I know we've still got the rest of my autumn TBR list that I want to get through because I'm still counting November as autumn. It is technically autumn in November. I'm not ready for it to be over, even though it's like still it's gonna get more Christmassy. Fine, we can add in some Christmas books in November. That's absolutely fine, no problem with that, but it's still autumn, so I give myself another month to finish. Anyway, I have a bunch of books I kind of want to read now. Let me get them. I was supposed to pick from these books ages ago, but I have not done that. We might just read all of these books in this video, maybe one more. My toe really hurts, it's still kind of broken, so that's fun. But first one, I thought I'm leaning towards this one because it is Halloween. And it feels right to start Kill Switch on Halloween. And it's about Damon. And I was actually really excited to read about Damon. So I have Kill Switch. I also have got The Shack as well, which I think is a mystery. Oh, okay. I'm just going to read this. In the world where religion seems to grow increasingly irrelevant, The Shack wrestles with the timeless question, where is God in a world so filled with unspeakable pain? The answers Mac gets will astound you and perhaps transform you as much as it did him. One of the reviews said, "This is the most heartwarming, inspirational story I have read in decades. If you only read one book in the year, read The Shack." It's supposed to be good and it's quite short, it's a little. I don't know if it's fiction that goes around this idea or if it's like based on a true story, but it's got like some sort of like murder mystery to it. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's really interesting, but I don't know if I want to deep dive into this now. Or another like kind of Halloween-y book, I have Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. This was on Goodreads like top horror books of the year, and this came out this year, so I am kind of in between these two. Both read, like, anyway, in between these two. Now you can focus back on me, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm in a mood for horror or if I'm in a mood for dark romance. I feel like I've been a little bit deprived from romance because the last book I read I thought was going to be a bit more romantic. So I might read this. It is like 600 pages, 613 pages long. Why is it so long? Like, honestly, what happens for it to be that long? I'm sorry. Oh, and also this is by a man as well. This is 476 pages long, and this is by a man. Maybe I'll come to this next. I think I want to read this. Just because, like, it's Devil's Night. Like, literally, it's Devil's Night tonight. I really don't like that word. Like, I don't love it, but it's like, that's what it is. This is called a Devil's Night series. Like, honestly, saying that kind of makes me a little bit sick because I don't like it. But I'm gonna read it. Yeah. It's Halloween. We're gonna read Kill Switch. So I'm gonna start and I'm gonna shut up because I've been talking far too long, but let's read Penelope Douglas's Kill Switch. And it's also on Kindle, so I'll be reading it on Kindle. Is it an audiobook? Oh, look at that! Yes! Yes, it is. Oh, definitely. Kindle, audio. And I have the physical copy. Boom. Done. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay, let's read. I've read quite a bit of this book. I'm now on page 423. We're on chapter 22 and I'm pretty much like 70% through this book. We've still got another like 200 pages. Just under 200 pages actually. That includes the bonus chapter in this book and so far it's good. I'm enjoying it, but also like I'm not in love with it. I think there was a point where I was like, oh, I might really love this book. I think if I read it like right at the beginning of me getting into dark romances, I think I would have loved it. But now I'm like, nah, it's alright, it's okay. I can understand why people like it. I'm just not obsessed with it. I don't know if it's like my taste in books is kind of changing a little bit of what I like and what I don't like. And it also might be that I'm just like so tired and I'm not really like taking in much information, but I'm enjoying reading a book. Does that make sense? Like it's more the fact that I like the idea that I'm reading than the actual story that is drawing me to read. I really hope that makes sense. Because that makes sense to me, but I don't know if that actually makes sense. But basically, gist of this book, we are following Damon, who is another one of the horsemen, the 4 horsemen in this group. So the first one was about Michael, the second one was about Will. The second one was about Kai. This one's about Damon, and the next one is about Will. And then I believe there's also 2 novellas. One after this one and one after Will's story, I believe. But yeah, this one we're following Damon and we have our main FMC, Winter, who is blind. That shocked me a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. I read the first 2 so long ago, like earlier this year, that I actually can't remember if we were introduced to Winter. Like, in the previous one? I think we were briefly. But anyway, Winter and Damon obviously have some sort of history. If you haven't read the first book in this series, basically 3 of the 4 horsemen go to jail, one of them being Damon, and Damon's reasoning for going to jail kind of aligns with Winter, so he's on this like whole revenge plot thing against her because of it. and we're kind of jumping back from present to the past, finding out what happened in the lead up to him going to jail, and then also the present of like his revenge, getting back on this girl, and also the family, because it is a dark romance. This man is a bit unhinged. And so I do quite enjoy, you know, going back and discovering what's happening, as well as seeing what's going on at the moment, like kind of the aftermath, because they are aligning kind of. So I'm enjoying that, and I'm enjoying this whole concept of Winter is not a rollover type of person, even though she is blind and she cannot see. Like, that does not scare her, like that she's so, I don't want to say stubborn, but I'm gonna say spirited, I think that's the right word, that she's not easy. Like, she'll put her foot down, like she will say no, whereas her sister on the other hand is a little bit more easy. She will say yes. Like, she's very, very quick to do things somebody else has asked her because she wants it. I don't know. But anyway, so Damon's using kind of the sister to get his revenge against Winter, and it's just, I'm enjoying it. I'm not loving it, but I'm enjoying it, and it's fun. It's a dark romance. Like, it's a bit crazy at times, and the language of it, and just the way that Damon is. Like, there are some moments I'm like giggling. I'm like, because how can you not? I'm sorry, this is fiction, this is made up. And there's some bits, like, if it happened in real life, absolutely not, I would be running away. But in a book, I can look past that. I can look past the red flags. But so far it's good. I mean, I'm definitely glad that I read it around this time, because, well, when I started it, it was obviously Halloween, and Devil's Night is on Halloween. So it fit very well into the theme, but I do just really, really want to read it. I might try and read more of it tonight and then finish it tomorrow, but I really wanted to finish it today, or actually yesterday, if I'm being completely honest. Yesterday was a bit of a stretch, but I really wanted to finish it today, but that hasn't happened. I wasn't really in the reading mood today, but try and finish it tomorrow, and then I want to start like a nicer book. Like, I want one that's just a little bit more happy, but we'll see. Anyway, Kill Switch. Enjoying it at the moment. It's probably sitting at like a 3.75 type thing, or maybe a 3.5, something like that, but I would round it up to a 4 if I'm going on Goodreads. Like I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's a 600-page book. Like, it's good. Or I would have DNF'd it by now if it wasn't, if I'm going to be completely honest, because I'm not reading a 600-page book if I'm like feeling meh about it. So yeah, anyway, I'll switch. Let's try and I just wanna finish it now. I just wanna finish it. You actually have to excuse the state I'm currently in. I'm so tired and I'm cold and I have had a long day. But I finished Kill Switch a couple of days ago. I've been in a bit of a not reader mood recently, which has been kind of annoying. Or it's not that I've been like not in the reader mood. I have been in the reader mood. I've been wanting to sit down and read for so long, but I feel like life sometimes just gets in the way of my amazing plans to sit down, do nothing and read. Just really freaking annoying. So you have to bear with my memory, but I believe I gave Kill Switch like a 4 stars. It was actually quite good. I enjoyed it. It was cute, a bit dramatic at times, but that's always what you're gonna get when you read a dark romance. But yeah, I thought it was good. I had a good old grand time with it, but I did start reading Metal Slinger, which, first off, can we just look at this? Look at this cover. That's so cute. I am now like 145 pages into this book. I'm almost halfway, and the last time I read this was probably like yesterday or maybe the day before. I started it the day after I finished Kill Switch, and I can't remember when I finished Kill Switch. I have been liking this book. I have been liking the concept of this book so far. The gist I'm getting from it is our main FMC, Bryn, is on one side of this war zone place, and she's been in training to become like a warrior soldier type thing. She only has her memories from like when she was 7, but she's been doing this thing in this world. Obviously there's dramas that's within their training group, she's got friends and everything, and then all of a sudden this man who is their enemy to the kingdom comes storming in and changes everything. Pretty much everything she thought that was true isn't, and who she thought she was, she's somebody else. So we're kind of like at that turning point of that she doesn't know who to trust. Like she wants to keep in touch with this mysterious man because she wants to know more, but also is like, but like I've lived with these other people, like I've grown up with them, they're literally my family, they're like all I know, and kind of what he's saying doesn't really like fit, because if what he's saying is true, then these people are bad people. And right now she's like, but they're not bad people, like they haven't been bad to me. So we're in that bit. So I'm hoping that this will pick up a little bit more. Did say it was romance, so I'm kind of waiting for the romance bit to start. But it also said that it was a duology as well, so there is another book after this. Don't think it's been traditionally published yet, but this was originally a self-published indie book that has now been traditionally published, so the indie is still out there somewhere, pretty sure, but I'll probably just wait until it's traditionally published. But also that's cool as well. Anyway, that is my little sum up of kind of what's going on. I need to jump back into it, honestly. I need to get back into it to remember what's been happening, and so this evening that's what I want to do. I want to get through a big chunk of this book because I do want to read another one, but I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for to read afterwards. Maybe a thriller? They'll be on my Kindle, but I don't really want to read on my Kindle. I've been liking reading physical books. Anyway, that's like decision for another time. Right now, I'm literally gonna go take my makeup off. I'm gonna get some water. Does anyone like get like that when they crave water? Currently me at the moment, I'm craving water. How weird. But yeah, I'm gonna get water and then read. Also, I kind of want to read Frankenstein because I just watched the film, the Netflix film Frankenstein, and now I want to read it. So now part of me is like, maybe I read classic. I don't know. My thought of reading has kind of all of a sudden gone from romance fantasies to now I just want to be one of those cool girls, you know, reading like cool books. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's carry on reading Metal Slinger and hopefully it'll get good. It is good. I'm understanding it. Anyway, read. Okay, I'm now like over halfway. I'm probably like 60-70% through this book. I've only got this much left. I'm on page 306, so I've got about like 140 so pages left to go, and I've lost my page. No. I don't know if I'm loving this book. I get a bit lost at times of what's actually going on in the story. So I know there's a war happening, and that's kind of all the plot that I know. I don't know why the war's happening, except from that each place just really doesn't like each other, and then our main character, Bryn, or Jovi, she's now going by, somehow lost her memory to think she's like the long lost princess, and was taken by this person, but it was really her choice to go with him because she was basically manipulated by somebody she thought she loved, or like really cared about at least, and she's figuring out like kind of who she is and like this magic that she has. But in depth of that, I don't think I really understand the characters. I'm not really connecting with the characters. I don't know if like my brain has gone wandering while reading, so I've like missed things. But even when I'm trying to like read and piece things together, like when I am concentrating, I'm still like, what is happening? Like what is going on? I just don't think I'm really drawn into the story. I was really drawn into the story like right at the beginning, but I've just kind of lost my interest as I keep reading, which is annoying. Really annoying, because I thought I was really gonna enjoy this, but at the moment I think it's just sitting at 3 stars. Like I would still recommend it, but I'm not like, oh my god, like this is the best, like let me sit down and read. Like I haven't really been in a reading mood. Like it hasn't. I'd rather be doing other things than reading. That's kind of where I'm now sitting with this book, and I don't know if that's just me or something else, but I thought I was gonna absolutely love this, but I think there's too many bits where sometimes I think it jumps in a scene sometimes, and I think I just get a bit lost, and then I'm trying to like catch up, but then I've missed something. I don't know, but that's kind of like the bit of it. I just want to read this. It says one boat, one bed, one drawer dropping, plot twist. First off, when did the one bed thing happen? See, this is it. I definitely zoned out at some bits. Even though she's not one of them, Bryn has spent her life among the Alaha, I think that's how you say it, a community exiled to live at sea, training to be a guard and waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by the Kenta. The very same people who exiled her adopted community. Going to the market is a rite of passage eagerly anticipated by all young guards, but Bryn does not anticipate breaking a century-long peace treaty while there, or for any intense counter with an enemy soldier to threaten the fragile peace between their people and everything Bryn once believed to be true. Okay, I remember that bit. I remember that happening. Okay. Soon, Bryn's loyalty to the Alaha, no idea how to say this, is tested when an unexpected visitor tracks her down, none other than said enemy soldier, sworn under oath to awaken Bryn to her true identity. Sent to sea and feeling more alone than ever, there a world of denied magic is unveiled. With rumours of a growing rebellion, Bryn's future has never looked so unsure. She was once certain of her fate and where she belonged, but the dark, knowing eyes of this stranger have her questioning everything, including her heart. So it does, okay, reading that, it does feel like we are following a character who really doesn't know what's happening and who they are, very uncertain of things. So I get that. I do actually get that, but I think that's just confusing me. As a reader, I'm then like, I understand that she's feeling all of these like things, but I'm reading the story and I'm getting more and more confused and more uninterested in this book because I'm getting more and more confused. That is probably the only downside. Some people might really like that. That's just not for me. I really like reading things, especially when they're in third person. I do like first, but I think also I like it in third. This is in first, so I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm in the mood at the moment to like read a book where I can switch off my brain and I don't need to like think about the things and it just makes sense. Where this, I need to think about the things. Anyway, does that make sense? Does that make sense? But I just want to see, I'm like too far in now to give up. So I want to finish it, I want to see my feelings and see what happens. See my feelings? I want to see what happens and see how I feel towards the end, because this does have another book. So I think it might make a bit more sense at the end, and maybe the next one will be better. I don't know, it really depends, but I'm gonna finish this and then I'm kind of in the mood to read some short stories. I need to catch up on my reading goal. So I'm thinking maybe some short stories, because Amazon has got some originals that have come out and they're short stories. So I might read some of those. But let's just finish this and then see how I feel. Okay. Finished it. Don't know how I feel about it. I have trust issues. I am confused. And I don't know if I want to read the next one. So yeah, it kind of explains why I was so confused. I think it's got to do a bit with the plot and a bit with the writing, and I couldn't with the whole jumping around and not really knowing where we are in the scene like straight away. It was like a lot of that. So I've given it 3 stars, and I need something nice, I need something easy after this. So I think I might try like some short stories, because I'm also got the 100 books I wanted to read this year, and I am so far behind that I need like some easy short story things that I can like get my reading goal just up a bit more. So I know that on Kindle, Amazon has partnered up with a lot of authors and created some of these short stories. So I think I might look on Kindle Unlimited and see what I can find. So let's do that. I'm just going to do that on my iPad. And so here we go. I think you've got the Bryn Weaver one, which is Love Other Killers. So this is kind of like the novella type thing, I'm guessing, for Sloane, because it says it's the annual hunt for Sloane and her... Oh wait, no. Is that what? I don't know if that's what the guy was called in... No, it is! Sloane and Rowan. They were from the first one. They're from the first book. So from Butcher and Blackbird and Butcher and Blackbird, something like that. Them, Sloane... So it's one of their hunts. So it says the annual hunt for Sloane and her vigilant family of serial killers. Track and most cold-blooded psychos imaginable and take them down. This summer's prey is Alan Munster. I don't know how to say that word. A church-going farmer. Oh, a church-going chicken farmer who slaughters more than foe. The rules of the game: divide into teams, devise a strategy, and make a move. The more cutthroat, the better. May the best team win. The players are closing in, all eyes on Munster. But there's a hitch in the family sport this year. Someone might be watching them. That actually sounds quite good. I might read that, because some people are saying like it's the perfect ending to the trilogy. It's only 60 pages. It is like a very short story. I'm not expecting it to be in massive detail. The only other one I'm thinking of, like another short story, is Falling by Christine Lauren. which is only 50 pages, and this is part of, again, the Amazon original stories, which this series is called Scared Sexty. So I read the first one of the series, which is by Ali Hazelwood, and that was like a vampire slash vampire hunter type thing, where this one I think is more magic based. So I think it's more of so it's an immortal's power of persuasion, so I'm pretty sure it's somebody who has that like magical touch, and somebody who cannot be persuaded, which is good. I'm actually probably leaning towards the first one I said, Love Other Killers, because like it links into the Butcher and Blackbird series I really liked. So I think I'll do that. Let's read that, see how I'm feeling afterwards. If I want to read something else really quickly, I might read Falling. But yeah, there's loads of them at the moment, and I need to catch up on my reading goals. So I'm going to be reading some quick things. Oh my god, is there another one? No, this is something else. Okay, right. Let's start reading Love Other Killers by Bryn Weaver. Excited. Hopefully this will be a nice, like, quick palette cleanser type thing. Might not be a palette cleanser, but quick, easy book to read. That's what I need. Really enjoying this. It sure is easy. We're literally just following them on a mission, or I guess kind of a mission. I guess it's for them, it's more of a game. It's like their annual game of what they do, which started off with Blackbird and Butcher. So it's kind of nice just to go back in the world with all of the characters. And even though it's like really short, like I'm literally on page 36, I'm 60% through this book, and so nearing the end, but it's just, yeah, it's just nice to be back, even though it's like a snippet. Still, it's the same characters, and it's just, I guess it's just a nice end. It just ties all three of the books together in this little game they play, which is quite funny, actually. It's cute, it's nice. I'm actually gonna have to excuse the lighting. I am currently ready to actually fall asleep, but we have finished Killer. I think it's Killer and Other. Is that what the title is called? Oh, Love and Other Killers. That's it, the short story, Love and Other Killers. It was so cute. I gave it 4, I think I gave it 4 stars, because it was just the sweet ending that I needed to the trilogy. It was so nice to see all the characters, them doing their annual August game of where they find a dirty serial killer that they can then eliminate themselves as well. And it's kind of like this, it's become this whole family thing. What just started with Sloane and Rowan, which is basically the first book, has now become everyone pretty much involved in the whole trilogy, this family thing that happens once a year, and it's just really nice. And just, yeah, diving back into that world, even though it was for such a short amount of time. Like, I think I read that in just half an hour, like 20 minutes. It really wasn't that long at all, but I loved it, and it was just a really nice book to kind of end my day. But I am gonna end this video here. I hope you have enjoyed it. We've done some weird reading. We've read What have we read? We've read Kill Switch, we've read Metal Slinger, and we've read this short story, Love and Other Killers. And it's just been nice. It's been chill. It's not been that dramatic, that over the top. Chill. It's been nice. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Peace. Goodbye.